Hi, I'm Mark Simpson, an independent distributor with LifeVantage, and joining me today is Gabe Pearson. Gabe?
Mark, it's great to be here.
Hey, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Gabe has been with LifeVantage now 21 months, has experienced some phenomenal success with this industry and with this company, and I want to take a little bit of time. He's graciously allowed me to interview you. I like to get inside the minds of those who are succeeding and follow in their footsteps. And Gabe, before we get started with your experience in LifeVantage, I want to know about your experience before LifeVantage. What's your background?
Well, it's the fitness industry. I've been in the industry my entire life. I've only had one job, and started out back in 1977 in the health club industry, and actually went to school, got back in the health club industry, and worked my way up, and I owned health clubs. And one day I met the right person and got extremely lucky, and I kind of snuck in the back door of the corporate world. And what my company does today is we develop the fitness and nutrition component for wellness programs for large corporations.
All right, and that's helping reduce their overhead for medical reasons.
Yeah, it's all about reducing healthcare spending, and I've developed a 12-week program, Mark, called the Power Challenge, and it reverses metabolic syndrome.
Fantastic. And so that background, you've been doing this, as you said, 35 years, and I don't suspect that you were just looking for LifeVantage to show up. How were you introduced to this business?
Oh, I tell you what, to me it was divine intervention.
Okay.
Lack of a better word. I was in Atlanta, Georgia in July of '09, speaking to a large corporate group about reducing their cost of healthcare spending, and a complete stranger, this is the power of network marketing, a complete stranger walks up to me after my keynote and asks me if I've ever heard of an anti-aging product called Protandim. And I kid you not, if there wasn't 8 to 10 people waiting in line after her, I would have turned around and walked away from
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I've never endorsed a product in the 33 years I've been in the fitness industry.
And so, what turned your head? She said, hey.
I tell you what, and I want everyone to listen to me very carefully, because this is the power of what's about ready to come out of my mouth. Would I be willing to watch a 9-minute video on ABC primetime? I was literally shut down when she was talking to me, and soon she said that, it got my attention. That was my hook.
Wow.
And I looked at her, I go, you mean to tell me that ABC Primetime News, they did a segment on a supplement that's not regulated by the FDA? I didn't believe it. I honestly didn't believe it.
So you went from disbelief to probably, let me see what this is.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to go ahead and watch that video?
Well, it was about 3 weeks. Numerous phone calls from her, and she caught me at the right time. I was in my office. I'm never in my office. And I said, okay, I'll watch it. And the second that I heard Dr. McCord give John Quinones his oxidative stress level blood test results, I'm ordering the product, because in the 33 years I've been in that space, there isn't anything that reduces free radical damage, or the new buzzword in the wellness space is oxidative stress. That was fascinating to me. And I challenge each of you to go to your primary care doctor and ask your doctor to give you something to reduce oxidative stress.
They don't have it.
No. What the doctor's going to say is, when you find it, let me know, because I want to take it.
So you watch this video, ABC Primetime, you see John Quinones interviewing Dr. McCord, you see his blood test, it strikes you, you're on the computer, you're ordering it, you want to take the product.
Yeah, and understand this, I still don't believe what I'm watching.
Yeah.
But I was so fascinated about, reducing oxidative stress, I wanted to do my due diligence.
And so as you're doing your due diligence, in some folks, time will promote you or expose you. As you're taking this time, promote or expose?
Well, I tell you what I did is, I happened to be training a PhD researcher. And when I found out that this product was being researched by the University of Florida, she's employed by the University of Florida.
Yeah.
So I went to her and I said, Heather, do me a favor, find out who's doing the research, what they're researching, and give me a reason why I should attach my name to it. I'd see her 3 times a week. Every time I'd see her, she'd be more excited than I was. She's the one that told me there are 20 plus universities, in 6 countries researching a different disease with this product.
Right.
She's the one that told me 2/3 of those universities are being funded by a third party, and the third party just so happens to be the most prestigious journals in the world. And because of that, she wanted to know if she had my blessing to be able to go to her boss to share this information with him. Both of them are on our team today.
All right, so you're now sold on the product. When did the light switch flip for you and you say, there's a business in this?
All right. Well, you know, it took a little bit more, you know, for me before I started thinking.
Do you have a history in network marketing?
I have no. That's the whole deal. I am the network marketer's worst nightmare.
Okay. Now, why is that?
Because there isn't anything good enough out there, at least for me to attach my name to.
Yeah.
And I've been very careful in the 33 years developing my credibility with my business. And I tell you what, I could not disprove it.
Yeah.
I could not disprove it. And then that's when I started, you know, letting go of the reins a little bit. When I found out the company was publicly traded, I was blown away. When I found out that Dr. McCord was the formulator, and the company went to McCord to wrap the product around, you know, wrap the business around the product.
Gotcha.
Then it started making some sense to me that this product was on store shelves since 2003.
Right.
You know, and I mean, think about it. Have you heard of this product prior to watching that video?
No.
I haven't either. So when I started to understand, you know, why they changed the model, you know, to direct sales, the oldest form of marketing, which is word of mouth, I understand because shelves can't speak, and nobody knew about the product. So that started making a little bit more sense to me on how they changed the model.
And how powerful that had occurred there. So you decided 21 months ago to jump off into the business end of things. And new experience for you, never have done this. And what have you learned about the business? You know, what have you learned not to do, and what have you learned to do?
Well, what I've learned is this is a standalone product. This is a game changer. This is a new paradigm. We have no competition. You have a direct antioxidant world out there that's a $40 billion market, and then you have this product.
Do you know why that's huge? And I'm not kidding. Just yesterday, somebody called me. I own Marathon Makeover. We have training teams that turn couch potatoes into marathoners from Alabama to Portland, Oregon. And we always have people contacting us about the latest, greatest product that our marathoners have to take. And a lady calls me, and she said, I've been given your name. I want to talk to you about a product that your marathoners will use. It is a healthy energy drink. And she said, the next words out of her mouth, do you know 5-Hour Energy? Ours is better. It's like that, or Red Bull. And all of a sudden, she's lumped herself in the category of all of these things. And I just said, 8 years. We've never aligned with a network marketing company, endorsed a product like that, except for one. And this isn't going to happen. But hers isn't standalone. This is what grabbed my attention with Protandim. It's a standalone. There's nothing else out there. You can't say like a Red Bull. There's nothing in its category.
Right. It's literally, if you're in business today, you don't want to be in the typewriter business, and you don't want to be in the payphone business. All right, those are old paradigms. Nerf 2 activator is what Protandim is.
Now it's NRF2.
Yes, and it will be a household name in the next 12 to 24 months.
Right.
So right now, we're just positioned perfectly, you know, with this publicly traded company that manufactures a standalone anti-aging product that has 4 United States patents. That was enough for me.
Look, that's what grabbed my attention as well. My experience with the product. I started out as I took it and I was going to debunk it. I couldn't. And the experience of it, I was in, and then the light bulb came on, is if I had such a strong reaction to wanting it, I know other people will, and same thing with my business. It's been a wonderful ride so far.
Well, when people start to understand how we age and how we get diseases, and when we can effectively communicate to them, you know, how we get free radicals, you know, and when the layperson understands that literally our bodies are free radical factories. Every time we breathe, every time we eat, when we're out in the sun, we're aging significantly faster because we're getting free radicals. And what I've always known in the nutrition world is you can't eat, drink, or swallow enough direct antioxidants to offset the amount of free radicals your body makes.
There's a 1-to-1 ratio, right?
Yeah, that's primarily why I've never endorsed a direct antioxidant, because, and I'm not saying direct antioxidants are bad for you. They're vital. They're very, very important to, our well-being, to keep us healthy and keep us strong from a vitamin mineral standpoint. But when you swallow let's say 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C,
right,
the benefit that you get is your body releases one antioxidant enzyme molecule, which is precious. We need a lot more of them, and that molecule has one function: to seek out and to destroy an oxidant molecule. But what most people don't know, Mark, is because we introduce it to our body, direct antioxidants come from an external source. Once the enzyme molecule attaches itself to the free radical, they're both destroyed and they're both excreted out the body.
Wow.
So it's a tiny little chemical reaction that happens once, and I've always remembered it as one and done. Well, when our bodies are making millions and millions and millions of free radicals per second, killing one,
you're taking a squirt gun to a house fire.
Absolutely right.
What Protandim does is it comes in, knocks on the DNA basically, and says, hey, remember when you were a kid and you used to make those enzymes that worked like Pac-Man and destroyed 1 million every second, 24/7 for 11 days? Start doing it again. And that's what this product does.
That's all it does. It's a biochemical wake-up call. It's the light switch.
Wow.
It's incredible. So that's the new paradigm. That's the business opportunity, and we have no competition.
All right, so you've had 21 months of no competition with a standalone product with a publicly traded company, and have you seen your business grow?
Well, it's taken me 33 years to build my fitness business in Jacksonville, Florida. It's taken me 18 months with this product to exceed what it took me 33 years to build. So it's kind of mind-boggling to me that I'm profiting in worldwide revenues now. Are you kidding me? With no experience.
Wow. So in 18 months, you've been able to reach in income what 33 years it took you in your field to be able to arrive at.
Yeah, and you know what's scary?
What's that?
The product's not even branded yet.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about the product. So in your mind, fast forward 24, 36 months. So timing is everything.
And we're at a perfect time with this business. Your business has grown. You're in more than just Jacksonville, Florida. You're sitting in Jackson, Mississippi right now. And do you have people around the country and out of the country at this point?
Well, yeah. Next week I'll be in Napa Valley. I'll be in San Francisco. I'll be in San Bernardino, and I'll be in Anaheim.
All business
All
opportunities.
business, and the Anaheim is our elite academy, which
Right.
I'm looking forward to that, which is every quarter.
Yep.
But that's why I'm going to San Bernardino, which is just an hour away from Anaheim, and
Perfect.
have a group out there.
Well, you've had much success. I wish you much more success. And I know another key reason why you have been successful.
I'm all ears.
You help people like me succeed. And let me tell you, this is a helping business, and that is the key. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for how you've reached out, helped me get to where I am at this point. You've made some of the mistakes, and you've kept me from stepping in those, and I've been able to jump ahead in a very nice, fast way because of your experience that you're willingly sharing with me.
Well, thank you very much. I am just doing what was done to me.
Yeah.
And that's the nature of this business. It's all about teaching.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much. We'll give you more as we go along. We're here to help you succeed in your LifeVantage business. I'm Mark Simpson. Thanks, Gabe Pearson, for being here.
Thank you very much.